The Morgan way is a very positive thing. And I guess sometimes if you haven't lived it, you can't see it. But we had little or nothing and we made it, we survived.
We may face our obstacles and our difficulties because cheer is not an easy sport at all. People really underestimate the strength and the talents and the things that we do.
Morgan definitely had one of the best HBCU cheer teams. They were the only ones that competed. They were only HBCU at the time that competed at college nationals, and I wanted to compete, and I also wanted to go to an HBCU because, I'm from Southern California, so I'm around a certain demographic my whole life. I just wanted to see something else, be with somebody new.
I still always wanted to be in the program since I was in like middle school because I like the competition style. I'm not into the all stop and shake for real, but competition style is definitely the way to go, and this program was more than that.
When it comes to Morgan State cheer and the history of Morgan State cheer, they pioneered a lot of stuff when it comes to HBCU sports.
Like most of my cheer coaches cheered at Morgan, so I already knew about the history, like the coaches, like and all the accomplishments that they had.
We weren't what we are today, of course. We didn't require as much of the athletic ability as the cheerleaders have today.
But Morgan has always been like in advance and top 3 for the longest. Like, please don't ever count Morgan State out.
In the past, Morgan State has won 5 MEAC championships when they used to do the MEAC competitions. And then my freshman year, we were the first team to be in the top 3. We got second place at Daytona in the NCAA Nationals.
A lot of teams in the MEAC are now starting to go to nationals. They're starting to go to all these competitions that we go to, and it's like they're gunning for us. It's still friendly competition, but it's like a lot of pressure and a lot of eyes are on Morgan State.
Always there are other people or athletes, sometimes don't consider cheerleaders athletes, but we used to say, look up on the wall, we have the championships. Nobody has more championships than us.
Once we started showing a pattern of winning and going to nationals and being the only all-girl HBCU going to nationals, it attracted people. It attracted athletes that we really didn't have to teach, we just had to organize. And they pretty much taught themselves. I know a lot about cheerleading. I know a lot of ways to make it work, but to actually do those things, I didn't cheer this way. I've never experienced doing what they're doing. So we were just blessed and fortunate enough to not really have to recruit. They just came. And a lot of times the captains ran things, and we were just there to make sure that things ran smoothly.
They see we get a lot of recognition that way, so other coaches see that, and they want their girls to go here and become a part of a winning program as well. I think, so that's one way when we started, when we got the girls here, we started building that to come, we get future girls to come. And we've expanded now. Now we get young ladies coming from as far as, all over the country.
People expect a lot. Once you're on the top and you're on top for a long time, they expect you to stay there. And we're just like every other sport. There's turnovers, there's starting over again. And although they don't have to start over with a new coach every 4 years, the personality of the team changes. So it's each team has a different personality, just like each individual has a personality. And I think that the team that I have right now, it's a really good mix. They don't give me a hard way to go. They're coachable and they're young. So it's all on them to actually succeed, because with so many young people, it's like starting the program over again. And it's going to be on them how far they want to go. Because again, physically, they're able to do it. They have to open up their minds and think the same thing about themselves that I think about them, which is that they're top-notch athletes, but you got to push yourself. As soon as they get that all together, again, they're young, I think they'll be good. In about 2-3 years, they're going to be a real force to be reckoned with. They really will if they stick together.
Honestly, of course, I feel like every team, they have alumni. So they make it hard for you. Like, they're going to, there's a certain standard that has to be set. So in the past, a lot of Morgan cheerleaders, when you look at them, they're very hard working, determined, like they want to win. So it's like coming into a team like this, you can't just come in here just thinking, all right, I'm gonna just do whatever. Like you have a certain like history that you have to continue going on into the future.
I think it's one of the leading programs in the nation, especially not just Black College, but nationally. You know, because and we find ourselves when we've gone to national competitions, how we've had school of coaches and even cheerleaders alike from PWIs have come up to us. They've heard about Morgan's program, and they're fascinated by Morgan's program.
What kept me here is the relationships I've gotten. Like my teammates, they're not only just my teammates, but they're definitely like sisters. For I really don't have any other friends outside of like athletics, the athletic department.
I feel like in the athletic department we all kind of stick together. I don't really have like many friends or people that I talk to outside of athletics, honestly, which is kind of like crazy because like I have classes and things like that. But I feel like as an athletic department we kind of all just stick together. We all support each other, you know, rather that's like going to different sporting events just to support everyone. And I really like it.
It's just the bond that my team has and the coaching. It's like, it's a lot of love.
Because they're in and out of my office all the time anyway, and I prefer it that way. It doesn't really bother me that they're in and out because it causes me to have a bond with some of them, and some people need you to be more than a coach. Some people only need you as a coach. Some people need a grandmother, a mother, a big sister, a confidant, whatever. So I play a different part in each one of their lives. Some of them I'll never get close to because they don't feel as though they need me to be anything again but their coach.
You just have to trust your coach and understand like she's here for you. And sometimes like she can be like a person that you vent to, come to if there's any problems. So anything that I feel like I need to get off my chest, even if it's something that I may not like that she's doing or I may not like that's going on with the team, I feel like I could come to her and tell her like, okay, this is how I feel, this is what I feel like needs to be done, and etc.
And she's very, like motivating. She's put me in a lot of positions to do great things outside of cheer. So my major is sports management. So she has helped me get an internship with the athletic department. So I think that's really great that she's not just focused on the cheer aspect, but she wants to see us do great outside of cheer when we leave Morgan State. I really just want to see it grow. Honestly, like even after I graduate and things like that, I want to see us, Morgan State cheer team out there, you know. You see these other cheer teams doing, you know, getting endorsements and all that other stuff. I just want to see the program grow overall.
What I think next is for Morgan State cheer is that this year we're coming back better than ever. Last year was not our best year, but please don't count us out because we're coming for y'all, definitely.
Team goals, I would say, it's just win nationals. Do what we have to do to win nationals. We came in second place 2022, and I feel as though we can come in first place. My advice for the next generation of Morgan cheerleaders is just keep on pushing. Do not give up. This season is hard. Every season is hard. You're having girls from all over the country. You know, everybody was coached differently. They have different technique and stuff. But just because, you know, like you're not used to working together with people from all over the place, you are able to come together and work together as a team. So always make sure that sisterly bond is there and never forget about your own mental strength because you're going to need that every day on that mat.
Just being able to experience generations upon generations of cheerleaders and seeing the differences and how you have to treat them to get the most out of them. It differs. Just like a mother has to treat her children differently, but may love them the same, you have to do the same thing with coaching. Am I done? I think that I've done what I can to lay a foundation, and it's somebody else's job to take it to the next level. I just want to leave on a good year, on good terms, and I'm feeling my way through that now to make the final decision.